afternoon. This is the knitting news from Knit Happens Teesside for Thursday, the 22nd of August 2019. So last night at knitting, Maggie was working on her Marie Wallen cardigan, or one of. Actually, it was Chestnut, the name of the design, which is a Fair Isle cardigan, knitted in the round that's going to be steeked later. Sarah was making, well, she'd made from some squares that she only made the other week for her rainbow inspired blanket, that she decided not to put in the rainbow inspired blanket because there was too much white in them. So there's a baby imminent, so these squares have been sewn together or crocheted together and the border put round, and are now a lovely baby blanket with sunflowers and things on. There's like a big sunflower in one of the squares. Looks brilliant. And then Andy came in adorned with her Siren's Song, which was absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous shades of blues and greens. And she was working on another shawl, which is the sort of shadow crochet in 2 colours, and the colour changes when you go in the front or the back of the stitch. There was Athene. Athene was making her blanket, which is black and grey and red, and probably a really nice project that you can just sit and do, and it'll last a while, and once you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing, and it's enjoyable. So today I've got green tea cincher. That's nice. Jill was, well, she was supposed to be sewing up, but as most knitters don't really like sewing up, she was finding it difficult to actually sew up, even while she was sitting having a chat. So she did I think she got it sewn together by the end of the evening, but I'm not entirely sure. And then there was Patrina and Emily, and Patrina's in the lead at the moment, but no pressure, girls. So they're doing the shawls. Pebble Beach shawl. It's a very nice pattern. Available in 3 sizes. And then there was Becca. And she learned to knit years ago, like all of us when we were young, but she hasn't really done any. So, because she's with Emily, she's had a go, and she was knitting and purling and yarn overing and knitting 2 together, and made a little sample, which was pretty good. So maybe she'll knit an item next, if she comes again. Then there was Emily, my Emily, who was doing some embroidery and doing various French knots to make little flowers near a bee, which was very pretty. And I tried to do the magic loop on my sleeves, on my sweater, but I prefer to use sock needles, like 5 sock needles. DPNs they call them, don't they? Yeah. So that's working better for me. And I think that's about it, really. Not very interesting, is it? There was a lady admiring our knitting group from the counter, and I did suggest she joined us, but she didn't. Anyhow, more news, maybe, next week.